Hey guys, welcome once again to my channel. Today we are going to restore and clean a carburetor for a Volvo 740 GL 2.0 gasoline engine. By the way, this engine or vehicle is part of the Volvo 700 series, which is a range of executive cars produced by the Swedish manufacturer Volvo Cars from 1982 to 1992. The 700 series was introduced in 1982 with the luxurious 760, followed 2 years later by a lowered price 740. And this is the vehicle that we are going to restore for its carburetor. I hope you like this video. Now we just removed the float bowl cover and the rest of the float bowl assembly and also the needle bulb. Now we remove the iron part of this carburetor. We use socket wrenches to remove these 3 bolts and using the extension handle. And careful not to break this air-on part of this S.U carburetor. By the way, S.U carburetors stands for Skinner Union carburetors, most commonly used on cars like Rolls-Royce and Volvo or European vehicles. Next up, we'll remove the dome part of this carburetor where the piston are located in. It's important that before we dismantle, we need to put a mark in it so we're not confused when we assemble this carburetor, or just to make sure that we are doing in a proper possession. The dome part of this carburetor has 3 screws also. Now we're gonna pinch this part because this part is hardened through times. And you'll see an oil seal. This part here is where you can see a knob where you can adjust the needle valve. And then you can see a retracting spring for the piston. And then pushing it, then you can get the piston. Now what are we going to do is to clean this piston and also the cylinder. We will need at least a gasoline or a carburetor cleaner to clean this part. You can see the evidence of dirt and carbon on the piston. Now we can clean that one. Now during this time, we have seen that the needle valve is already bent. Then we can fix it by using only a plier. Careful not to bend or break the needle valve, as this is the very important part of this carburetor. And then we remove the solenoid switch. Now to clean this carburetor, I use only a gasoline in a small basin to wash the carbon deposits on this carburetor. Also, we can use a used toothbrush or a brush to clean all the external and then internal part of the carburetor. We are using with a brush to clean all the internal and external carbon deposits which is in the carburetor. Now I remove also the piston so that I can clean the piston and also the cylinder. Carefully brushing it, the piston. Now we have cleaned all the parts and we are prepared to assemble or reassemble the carburetor. Now first up, we will assemble the float assembly. I use also carburetor cleaner to finally clean the carburetor. And looks like we almost forget to put on the jet. This carburetor has an issue on external leakage, so make sure that we are dealing in it. We put a silicone gasket maker to prevent those leaks. Now we are assembling back the float bowl cover, and we did put also a silicone gasket maker on this cover. Make sure that all the pipe screws are attached. We counted it as 5. And then piston and dome assembly. And then when assembly, make sure that the two grooves on the piston are facing the throttle bulb We put also a silicone or gasket maker on this part of the piston assembly or chamber. Now here's the part where marking before this assembly is very important. It tends us or leads us the direction on where to properly position the part. So guys, marking before this assembly is very important. This will help you. you guys for watching. If you like the video and if you like it, please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing so you'll get updated on how to do repairs and maintenance on the vehicle, as well as basic principles on all the automobile components. Thank you guys. See you in my future uploads.